the starting lineup for your Arlington Firefighters. A sophomore number 5, Alexis Postis. A senior number 0, Peter Clarity. Also senior number 22, Nico Postis. A senior number 10, Jackson Bardino. And rounding up the starting 5 is senior number 33, James Digman. The assistant coaches for Arlington are Mike Palladino and Matt Woods, and your head coach is Jack Woods. And now this time we please ask that you rise to honor America for the playing of our national anthem.
From the Doc Cone Gymnasium here on the campus of the old Waltham High School, ACMi Sports presents Arlington High School Boys Varsity Basketball. Tonight, the Spy Ponders of Arlington High School host the Red Hawks of Melrose High School. Hello, I'm Don Phelan. Tim Hoffman on his way, but for now I'm joined by John Bowler. And John, Arlington, how'd they do against Bedford the other day?
Yeah, they had a big 60-28 win over Bedford on Sunday. James Digman had 27 points. A great win, great non-league win.
So I believe that will make Arlington's record coming into tonight's game 10-1 overall, 7-0 in league play, as James Digman knocks down the first basket of the game. A three-pointer, and Arlington is on the board.
Yeah, James just got to have a complete game. He's got the three, the mid-range, that can attack and play over the rim.
Arlington back to the original starting 5 tonight for the first time in quite a while. Alexia Trapotsis, number 5. Nico Trapotsis, number 22. Peter Clardy, number 0. James Digman, number 33. As a three-point shot there is hit by Melrose's number 11, John Aarons. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Spy Ponders is number 10, Jack Zambardino. You notice Peter Clardy playing with a mask. He broke his nose a couple of games ago. Did he play Sunday against Bedford?
Nope, this is his first game back.
First game back for Peter, so we're glad to see him back in the Spy Ponder lineup. Any idea on Melrose's record coming into tonight?
Melrose is about 500.
Okay.
They're in Division 2.
Looks like a couple of the Arlington boys got haircuts. Zambardino and Digman both look like they got the ears lowered a little bit.
Looking good.
Zambardino for 3, no. Clardy fights for even, got hit from behind on the putback, no call. Play continues, and Melrose comes up with the loose ball. 2 minutes gone by first quarter. Spy Ponders and Melrose tied at 3. Nice little pocket pass there by number 11, Aarons, and John Lamos, number 3, gets the basket. Melrose with their first lead of the game, 5-3, 5:47 to go, first quarter.
Looks like Melrose is in zone. Trying to get some good ball movement side to side. Good pass by James.
Zambardino in the paint, lays it up and in. First bucket of the game for Jack, and the game is tied at 5. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will remain Melrose ball. Melrose, as John mentioned, about 500 record. We don't have their head coach on the roster. Of course, Arlington coached by Jack Woods.
So their coach is Danny Burns.
Danny Burns is the head coach.
This is his 6th year as coach.
A steal by the Ponders. Zambardino ahead of the pack. Lays it up and in. Then the Spy Ponders take the lead.
Great look. It's great when you get some offense off, easy offense off your defense. They've got a lot of that this year. Oh.
A little bump there by Jack, got away with it. Play continues. Neither team has committed a first quarter foul in the first 3 minutes. I'd like to thank Miles Donato, our producer, getting things set up. I had the game as a 7 o'clock start time, but we started at 6:30, so trying to catch up on some of my notes, and glad that John Bowe was here to fill in the gaps. A little short jump shot there is no good by Melrose.
Oh, push it.
Clarity on the baseline, they swing it around. They go inside, back to Peter. Kicks it back out for a 3. Is short by Zambardino. Here comes Melrose back the other way. They have a 2-on-1 if they push it. Good defense there by Nico Tripotsis, but then after he cut him off, then when the Melrose player went for the spin, Nico apparently went into him, picks up the foul.
Yeah, it's good to have the whole team back. You know, they had some injuries. I think, you know, with the whole team back, they should be, you know, they hadn't have Peter on Sunday, but they played really well. Now having everyone back, hopefully this will, everyone will be healthy, you know, the rest of the season into the tournament.
First free throw is good by Aarons. Yeah, great job by Jabari Williams these last couple of weeks, John. He filled in for Dingman one game. He filled in for Peter a couple of games. He filled in for Nico a couple of games, and really showing his all-around game, being able to plug in at those different positions.
Yeah. Jabari and Peter both didn't play last game.
Oh, Jabari's first last game too?
So he's on the bench tonight, but so they got a lot of contributions last game from the bench.
I'd imagine Jonas Burrell must have picked up some minutes in Clary's absence. We're tied at 7, a little more than halfway through the first quarter from the Doc Cone Gymnasium. Dingman for 3. Bounces high up off the support, out of bounds. It will be Melrose ball.
It was good movement. You know, I think they try to attack the middle a little more, but you know, I'll take James. Any shot James takes is a good shot in my eyes.
Here comes Melrose. They have a 3-on-2 if they push it. Nice bounce pass. And putting it up off the window is John Lamos for 2. Melrose retakes the lead. Nico Tripotsis for 3 looks good.
Ooh.
Boom!
You were at the perfect angle for that shot. It looked good all the way.
It looked like one of your shots from back in the day. And Arlington reclaims the lead. 10-9. Good hustle here by the Ponders. Let's see what we have here. We're going to have a held ball, and the possession arrow favors the Spy Ponders.
Yeah. I mean, Melrose definitely wants to play this game, you know, very slow pace, where I think, you know, staying in the zone, running back on zone. Arlington needs to get the game going up and down a little.
Big game for the Spy Ponders tonight, John, as they embark on a 4-game road trip after this game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, yeah, Watertown on Friday, and then Winchester and Lexington next week.
Baseline drive by Zambardino, kicks it around. Arlington, nice ball movement around the perimeter against this 2-3 zone of the Redhawks. Inside,
good
Clarity got
job.
hit, puts it up and in. Nice power move there by Peter Clarity.
Peter does a great job at that position. It's usually a big guy, but Peter just has a knack for getting the ball and scoring or making plays.
Nice ball movement there by the Redhawks. Owen Majali lays it up and in. And the Spy Ponders have a 1-point lead, 12-11, 2:22 to go first quarter. It's been a fast-paced first quarter. One foul called and game going back and forth. Had several lead changes so far. And you talked about Clardy again there. He runs the baseline against the zone most times. 12 on the shot clock. Dingman from just inside the three-point line is good.
You know, he hit a three, a mid-range. He just got the complete game.
What is he thinking about next year? Any ideas on that yet, Coach?
I don't know 100% where he's going, but he's definitely going to be playing somewhere.
Good for him. Now the ball's out of bounds. A couple players touching it out of bounds. They let play continue. Didn't really favor either team. And now a pull-up jump shot there is good. John Aarons with 2 more. He has 7 of the 13, and the Redhawks trail by 1. 1:26 to go, first quarter. Jack Zambardino pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Melrose comes up with it. Now Arlington fights for the loose ball.
Turnover.
And steal by Dingman at midcourt. Dingman kicks it to Clardy. Clardy into the paint, kicked it back out to Nico for 3. No. And rebound controlled by number 5, Nolan Natale. 3-point shot by Melrose is around the rim and out. Strong rebound by Dingman. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Ponders by 1. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will remain Melrose ball.
Yeah, James is probably their best rebounder. He's on the glass. He just does it all, you know, for this team. Like he's done all 4 years when he's been here.
.20 on the shot clock, 40 to go. Dingman for 3. Boom!
Just looks so good coming off his hands.
Dingman with 8 first quarter points, and the Spy Ponders with their largest lead of the game, 17-13. 25 seconds to go. Arlington with the steal. Let's see if they hold for one. No, they're going to attack. Little give and go, back and forth. Put back
Good
up
job,
by
Alexi.
Alexi Trapotsis.
This is the pace they need to play at. You know, I don't think Melrose can keep up with them if they keep this pace up.
Spy Ponders did a nice job passing that ball. They couldn't get the layup to go, but Alexi there for the putback.
Just make Melrose play fast.
Here's the 3 by Melrose. No good.
And go.
Rebound to Nico Trapotsis to see if Arlington can get a shot off. 3 seconds. 2. Jack from way downtown, around the rim and out. And that's how the first quarter will end. Well, John Bowler, thanks for joining us. Hoff is here, and he's going to jump back in.
Thanks for having me.
Go Ponders. Real quick before you go, update on all Arlington winter sports while we have you?
Yeah, we've had a really great winter. Like the boys indoor track team just finished co-champs in the Middlesex League Liberty Division for the first time in, I mean, we don't know how many years. And boys hockey, girls hockey, and girls basketball are all, you know, power ranked high in the tournament. So it looks like those 4 teams are doing well. Alpine ski and Nordic ski are having good years.
Good.
Sharing, they've been here supporting us.
Absolutely.
The boys swim team is having a great year. They have the league meet next week. Wrestling is 15-0, undefeated. You know, they've been playing unbelievable. I think with a couple more wins, they haven't lost a Liberty Division match in like 7 years.
Wow.
So they're on pace to do that and compete for probably sectionals and state titles.
Who's that, Coach?
Kevin Cummings. He's been there. He's been there 29 years.
Wow, good job, Coach Cummings.
Picked up his 400th win early this year.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
And gymnastics is having another great year too as well. So everyone's doing great. So
it's all under your leadership.
Great time to be a Ponder. So.
Thanks, John. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Here's Hoff. Hoff, it was a 6:30 start. I didn't know it. You didn't know it. I walked in at just the right time, and AD John Bowler filled in for you. And thanks to John Bowler for his analysis and also his update on Arlington High winter sports. It sounds like things are going really, really well.
Yeah, you can't beat a fill-in like that. Holy cow. Like Lou Gehrig coming in.
Don't get Wally pipped. And you younger folks won't know what that reference is, but some of the older folks will.
Coach Powell will. Any of the old stuff I say, Coach Powell always picks up on it.
Clardy again on the baseline. It was a fast first quarter too, Tim. That's why you only being a couple minutes late cost you a quarter, but we're back with you now. Welcome home from vacation. We missed the last game. 3-point shot from the corner by Zambardino, no good.
Yeah, Melrose putting up a good fight here.
They sure are.
Arlington, of course, is playing the tough D. They got a little bit of a zone going here. Good to see Nico back out there.
And Clarity, who missed a game or two because of an injury. Now Nico Trapotsis lays it up and in, and a timeout will be called by Melrose.
Yeah, I saw Peter Clarity made first team All-Star in the Middlesex League in soccer this fall.
I did see that. Yes,
Yeah, it just came out in the
congratulations to
Globe.
him. Yep, that was a Globe All-Scholastic for the Middlesex League, as you mentioned. And a timeout called by Melrose as this game not necessarily slipping away from them yet, but a good timeout here by Coach Byrne as he sees the lead expand for Arlington to 8 points, their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, anytime you're going to play a Melrose team, no matter what the sport is, whether it's football, lacrosse, that they're going to come to play. The tough kids, they have a really good sports program, and even if they might be a little bit down this year in hoop, they're going to give 100% effort, and they're going to give all they have. And I see, Don, you have your Notre Dame shirt on tonight, and I just want to say, well, condolences, but what a great season by your Fighting Irish, and hey, coming in second place in the national championship, making the final game, quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, they had a good run. You just watched that Ohio State team. My goodness, just too many weapons. You really needed a great defensive effort by the Irish, and second quarter was 21-0. That just couldn't get off the field in that middle stand, those middle stanzas there, and tried to come back at the end, came up a little bit short, but I'm glad they came back a little bit to make it somewhat of a game.
Absolutely, made a run there.
Yeah, they had a chance to got it to a one-possession game, but then the big pass play at the end, gutsy call by Chip Kelly there on third and 11.
Third and 11, go deep.
Yeah, go deep, and that effectively ended the game. So, yeah, I'll always support the Irish, and it was a good run. So now we're back to Spy Ponder basketball for Arlington. A couple substitutions during the crossover after the timeout. Jonas Burrell, number 4, and number 24, Jabari Williams, into the Arlington lineup. So it's Zambardino, Burrell, Williams, Alexi Trapotsis, and James Digman. There's Digman with the basketball now. In trouble, Zambardino fakes. Inside to Alexi, and Alexi lays it up and in.
Yeah, Melrose playing this half-court 1-3-1, a little bit of a 1-3-1 matchup, but you move the ball around and you get the ball in the right spot, there's going to be holes. The 1-3-1 is good for trapping, but it's a lot of holes in the 1-3-1 zone, especially against Arlington where they have so many weapons.
Three-point shot by Melrose, no good. It's a really great play by Jack Zambardino in that last possession. He faked the three, took a couple dribbles, found the open player. Nice job by Jack. And inside, putting it up, and no good by Melrose, but a foul call that will go against Arlington's number 24, Jabari Williams. He picks up his first on the team. I think there was only one foul total called in the first quarter, and he has one early on in the second.
It's good to see in the 1-3-1 tonight because they play Watertown next, right? Watertown's very famous for their 1-3-1, so they're going to see a lot of that trapping in the half court, trapping in the quarter court. They'll trap you anywhere. They'll trap you on the baseline. They've been playing that 1-3-1 as long as I remember.
John Aaron, senior at the line, hits the first free throw. 2 of 2. And the Ponder lead is back down to 8. 5:50 to go, second quarter. Nice little pocket pass by Zambardino, but Burrell unable to do anything with that. Dingman on the baseline. He reverts. Inside to Jabari Williams. He's good those spin moves inside, and he is fouled on the play.
Good move by Jabari.
Gonna call a blocking foul against number 3 for Melrose. That's John Lamas. His first, and Jabari Williams at the line with a chance for his first points of the game. The first free throw is off the back rim.
Got to bend his knees a little bit more and a little bit more arc on that shot. He's got really nice form. It's good rotation, but it's just too flat of a shot. We've seen that.
Unlucky on the second free throw. It rolls around and out, and Arlington maintains the 8-point lead. Oh, what a nice trap there by Arlington, knocked out of bounds. It will remain Melrose ball.
Yeah, you got Jack and Alexi trapping you over there. I was like, oh, goodness.
I'm sure when teams scout Arlington and then try to put their game plan in, as you saw Coach Byrne yell at his player to pass the ball, you can't hesitate with Arlington. Otherwise, you're going to be in a world of trouble with double teams. You have to move the ball quickly.
Off to the races.
Zambardino, he's going to go all the way, puts it up and in.
That's a really good take there by Jack.
Beautiful move by Jack Zambardino. He's having a great game. He has a half dozen. Spy Pond is back up by 10.
I'm calling him right now most improved player from the beginning of the season. Oh, well, Jabari Williams, too.
Williams with the block.
I mean, Jack's really pulled it up.
Dingman coast to coast blocked by number 55, Mujale. And it will remain Arlington ball. For Arlington, number 0, tri-captain Peter Clardy, and tri-captain number 22, Nico Trapotsis into the lineup. And they replace Zambardino and Dingman.
Peter obviously got hit in the nose, Don, when I was away.
Yes.
Oh, there you go, Jabari.
Inside for Jabari Williams, lays it in.
He's got such good hands. He catches anything down there. If I was a football coach, I'd get him to play tight end for me next year.
Yeah, Peter broke his nose, I think, in the Reading game back on January 10th.
Gotcha.
So he missed, I think, 2 games. And now he's back here tonight playing with the nose guard. 3-point shot, no good. And Clardy comes up with a loose ball.
Nice bounce pass.
You must
Great
be so
catch.
happy, Hawk. Put it in.
I love
No,
it.
but he'll go
Oh.
to the line for 2.
Yeah, you see Alexi running the point a little bit more than we had. Well, probably because he picked up some time when Peter was out. But he's running the point. He likes to push the ball up the floor, and it's good to see. But that was a beautiful bounce pass.
Good foul there by the Melrose player, preventing the easy 2 for Jabari, and see if Jabari can earn them at the line. First free throw's good.
Jabari had a couple of big games over the weekend. He had high teens, I think I saw, 16, 17 points.
Ooh. A person for our all-name team comes in for Melrose.
First team all name.
First team all-name, number 22, Divine Abogabanze, I believe. I'm going to try my best, Divine.
I'm
Hopefully
calling
I
him
got it right.
Divine.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to call him D-Money or DA. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be Arlington ball.
Good D by Burrell there.
Off the Melrose play, it will indeed be Arlington ball, and they have a 14-point lead halfway through the second quarter. Fresh shot clock for the Ponders. 3:59 to go. Clardy into the paint. Jabari's going to drive baseline. He's going to put it up and in.
Nice.
Watch those feet on Jabari.
He shuffles a little bit underneath, but he's got a good ball fake. And he goes straight.
If he is doing it, he's getting away with it tonight. We'll have to take a look at the tape now. The pass is thrown to Coach Woods. And if I remember one thing Coach Woods would have done with that ball is he would have jacked it up.
Yeah, why
and
not?
missed. And missed.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
He would, trust me, I've seen him play. He would have missed. Now, John Bowler, on the other hand, he'd have made it. There's Williams inside, swinging around. Clardy, and that time there is a traveling violation committed by the Ponders.
Yeah, a couple of pivot feet there. The thing with Jabari, he's such a like a strong center of gravity. When he gets in there and he gets set and he gets in position, he really doesn't get pushed off the block at all. And he's got good footwork. A couple of times there, we've seen him move his feet really quickly and get good position, but really strong center of gravity.
Number 5, Nolan Natali back into the Melrose lineup. Number 10, Connor Smith in there. Number 11, John Aarons, excuse me. Number 55, Owen Mujale, and number 22, Divine. And shot is no good, but an Arlington foul has been called. It's going to go against Williams. That will be his second. Arlington with wholesale substitutions. Zambardino, Dingman, and for the first time tonight, checking into the Ponder lineup is number 32, Nick Rudolph.
Yeah, not many teams go as deep as Arlington does. We've mentioned in the past, these guys go 10, 11 deep. Bring Rudolph in. He's a big body, he can rebound. He's got a nice little lefty jump hook. He's 7th, 8th, well, actually more than that. And what an advantage to have. Great defense there.
It looked like Dingman had a little bit of an armbar on the back, got away with it. Here comes Clardy into the paint. Pull-up jump shot off the window, no. Rebound fought for, and Dingman comes up with it.
Nice
Corner.
pass.
Looks like a 3 for Zambardino. Boom!
Jack Zambardino.
Zambardino now with 9. He's hit a couple of threes, I believe. No, excuse me, that's his first 3 of the game, and the Ponder lead all of a sudden has ballooned to 19 points, 34-15. 2:42 to go, first half.
Yeah, it's not like Jack Zambardino was a role player at the beginning of the season, but coming off the fall sports, he probably took a little bit of time to get going. But the last few games, goodness gracious, I mean, he was huge in the Burlington game. He had that big baseline jumper there, and he's just been picking up and getting better every week. And what an asset to have on the team. He's had a great season.
Yeah, we mentioned that with Coach Woods after the last home game that, obviously the more people that you can get offensive contributions from, the better. And as you mentioned, Zambardino, one of the more improved players as the beginning of the season to now in terms of offense. Peter Clardy now providing more offense, and Alexei Trapotsis is coming into his game a little bit offensively as well. So they're getting points from a lot of players now.
All 3 of those guys are fall athletes too, so they don't get to play a lot of hoop in the fall. And then as they pick up and you start practicing, playing 5 days a week, playing 2 or 3 games, all of a sudden you get your skills back, and you're better than you were when you started.
It was a good backdoor cut by Devine. It was a good pass by Melrose, but they couldn't connect. Look
nice,
at Clardy spinning in. No. Dingman puts it back up. No. He was fouled on the play.
Good position there by James Dingman, getting right in the box, and offensive rebound, puts it up real quick, gets hit.
Looks like Arlington with a short bench tonight as Nico Trapotsis, number 22, getting ready to check in. There's only other 5 guys dressed tonight. It looks like Cam Levine might be in, Simon Miller might be in street clothes.
Yeah.
A couple other
Fudge
guys
is
as well.
in street clothes.
Yeah, a couple of them. Because I was thinking as Arlington extends this lead to 20 that you always know, well, you wouldn't know, Hoff, and neither would I. We were starters, but those bench guys, well, they want the big lead because they want to play.
My freshman year in college, I was hoping for a blowout in either direction.
Either direction.
And when I got in there, I was gonna let some fly.
1 of 2 for James Dingman. Arlington leads by 20 with 2:23 to go in the first half.
Down 20 or up 20.
But yeah, it's a short bench for the Ponders tonight. You got 2 guys on the bench right now, 3 guys on the bench right now that played significant minutes in Burrell, Jabari Williams, and Peter Clardy. The ball is on the ground being fought for. Let's see what we have. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on Melrose.
Don, you'll appreciate this. Back in the day, obviously, we didn't have the cell phones and the internet and all the social media, so the only way that your buddies back home saw you play was in the Globe on Sunday, and they put every box score in the Globe. But you had to get into the game, and you had to do something. So even if it was garbage time, you were going to foul someone, yeah. you were going to shoot a foul shot, do something, and then you get in the box score, and then the payphone in the dorm would ring and say, "Hey, Hoff, I saw you got in the game the other day." That was our social media.
2 minutes remaining. Rudolph is getting accosted down there. Something to grab in his shirt. They let him play through, which works for me. Under 2 minutes to go. Ponders by 20.
He's a tough kid, though. It's not going to bother him.
Number 13, Thomas Wright into the Ponder lineup.
Oh, he's a great pick.
Here's Wright down on the baseline. He's open. He's going to take a tough pull-up, turnaround jump shot. No good. Rebound by Melrose.
Good to see Wright getting in there.
Yeah, coming up on a minute and a half to go. First half. Fast-paced game, which favoring the Ponders right now. They've held Melrose to just 2. Now make it 5. Second quarter points, 3-point shot there.
And Melrose is a good team too. They play tough defense. They got some good shooters, but Arlington just comes at you in waves.
Minute 10 to go. Ponders by 17. Dingman from 3. Back rim, no. Wright fought for the rebound, couldn't come up with it. There's a little chance for Melrose, see if they can make a little run in this last minute to close the gap going into the half. 3-point shot there is no good by Irons. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will be Melrose ball.
But James just a little quick with that on the, not that the shot itself was quick, but just his hand movement was a little bit quick on that top of the key 3-pointer.
John Lamas checks into the Arlington lineup. Spy Ponders on a 19-5 run in the last 8 minutes. High
Nice
off the
take.
window, no. And they're going to get James Dingman on the foul, and that will put Connor Smith at the line for 2. Arlington has outscored Melrose 16-5 overall in this quarter with 41.7 seconds to go. It's going to be long.
Arlington, see the big player on Watertown next game, 6'10" player Canty, is playing very well for Watertown. He's a really tough defensive player, rebounds, and going to be a little bit tough to get inside on him. He plays a really good defensive front.
Around the rim and out for Connor Smith on the second free throw. He's unable to cut into the Arlington lead. It remains 17. But a 12-second differential between the two clocks. Arlington cannot hold for a final shot. 18 on the shot clock, 28 on the game clock. Dingman on the drive, 10 on the shot clock. Dingman into the paint, going to try the floater.
Oh, the one-hander, I like that.
No good, rebound fought for. Rudolph fighting for it, comes away with it, gets it to Dingman. Zambardino, can he launch the three? No, he's going to fake, he's going to drive. He's going to be called for a traveling violation. 8.6 seconds to go. Traveling violation called against Zambardino, and let's see if the...
Coach Woods, like, he put it on the floor. I sort of agree with Coach Woods there. It didn't seem like...
See if the Redhawks can get off a final shot. Good double team by the Potters. I'll see if Arlington can get off the final shot. 3 seconds. Zambardino flips it up. And it goes.
Jack Zambardino, great assist by Alexi Traposis.
So again, the Arlington defense, when it looked like Melrose could hold for a final shot, the Arlington defense causes the turnover. That gets the loose ball to Zambardino, and with 3 seconds, he goes coast to coast, puts it in at the horn, ending the first half.
Yeah, the Arlington defense just creates offensive opportunities, especially on the fast break. They attack the hoop, they have a quick turnover in the half court, and boom, they're off to the races, ready to go.
Spy Ponders end up outscoring the Redhawks by a tune of 18-5 in that second quarter, and they take a 19-point lead into the halftime break.
And here come the little guys out, little basketball action here that you guys can check out. So here's some future Spy Ponders out on the court.
The score at the end of the first half, Arlington 37, Melrose 18. Tim and I will be back with the second half action. And getting ready for second half action from the Dockholm Gymnasium here on the campus of the old Waltham High School. Don Phelan along with Tim Hoffman. Miles Donato from the class of 2023 is our producer. And Tom Clardy is our camera person. And Hoff, a good first half of the Ponders. They're up by 19.
Absolutely. Once again, the defense is the calling card. They just play a tough D, and it just gets some easy buckets in transition, and they just keep coming at you.
Arlington will have the first possession of the second half. Dingman makes a little strong up move. He's fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, it'd be good to get James a bunch of points here, and then he sit him out for the rest of the game.
I was talking to athletic director John Bowler at halftime, and we were going through the power rankings and going into last Friday's game as Dingman misses the first free throw. Coach Woods had told me that Arlington was, in my notes here, they were number 9 in the Division I power rankings. They've actually dropped a notch to 10, and surprisingly, even with Arlington's victory over them, Winchester is the number 8 ranked team in Division I right now.
Yeah, that's a weird system when you have a team that you beat that with the same record is, well, I guess it's your common opponents. And
yeah, I think it has something to do with, John said that 11 points is the maximum to beat somebody by to get the most points. And I guess Winchester, when they win, they've just been beating everybody by 11 plus. So a big game coming up for the Ponders next week when they play at Lexington and at Winchester. We'll go through the upcoming schedule. Actually, a chance to go through it real quick now, and then I'll go through it again. As Tim mentioned, this Friday, the 24th, the Ponders will be at Watertown. Next Tuesday, that game is at Lexington. That's a 5:15 tap-off. And then Friday, the 31st, that's the big one, at Winchester at 7 o'clock.
Ooh, 3 big games in a row there.
And then they play a 4th one on the road, too, at Belmont. So Arlington is not home until Friday, February 7th. And I won't be at that game. I'll be away on vacation, so I'm not going to sit the Sky Ponders for like a month as Peter Clardy lays the ball up and in.
Good pass by James Dingman there.
Arlington now with their largest lead of the game, 40-18. As Zambardino took the position to take the charge, the Melrose player avoided him. And I think they're calling a foul on Peter Clardy in the rebounding action.
Look at Coach Woods. He knows that kid took like 4.5 steps, and he's not even going to say anything. You could just tell he wanted to say, like, when did that kid dribble?
Yeah, he was heading to the new Waltham High School in that direction, if I'm not mistaken. 3-point shot there by John Aarons is no good. Ponders looking to increase their lead. Inside to Alexei as we'll check the Arlington lineup. They're starting 5, Peter Clardy, Alexei Trapotsis, Nico Trapotsis, Jack Zambardino, James Dingman.
Nice entry pass there.
Dingman had the position. Let's see if they call that a shooting foul.
Oh, he should have just thrown up some junk over his shoulder.
Foul will be committed by Owen Mujale. It's going to be a possession foul. New shot clock for the Ponders and a 22-point lead. Each team with 2 quick fouls here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like Melrose has come out of the zone, more of a man-to-man matchup right now.
Yeah, you can't sit back in the zone when you got 18 points on the board in the second half. You got to go out and get after it.
Zambardino for 3. Looks like it's going to be long. Actually, it's off the side of the backboard.
Long and wide.
And a reach-in foul will be called against Nico Trapotsis. Sparse crowd here tonight. Probably the weather having something to do with that.
Oh, man. 7 degrees outside.
And I think it was explained to me when you play a team in your side of the league, you have the boys and girls play back-to-back. But when you play the other side, which Melrose is in, as the ball goes in off the backboard for Nolan Natali, his first basket of the game, the girls play at the away site and the boys play at the home site. So you don't have that duplicate crowd coming in either, the overflow crowd for the girls game. So that's probably another reason why a few less people.
Really nice passing here by Arlington.
Dingman strong to the hole, flips it up, no. There's that funky rim, maybe a factor on that shot. Arlington with only 2 remaining home games after tonight. As I mentioned, the game on February 7th. Nice little pass there. by Connor Smith to John Aarons, and Aarons lays it in. Aarons now with 12 points.
Who do they play on the 7th, Don?
That is, as Dingman takes the shot, is partially blocked. Here come the Redhawks. Nice little lefty shot there, couldn't get the roll. Rebound knocked out of bounds, last touch by Arlington. It would be Melrose ball. On the 7th, Arlington plays Reading.
Gotcha.
And then the final home game, not till the 13th, against Lexington.
We might have to get Miles down from UMass to do play-by-play. I can only make snide comments. I can't do play-by-play. Miles can do play-by-play on anything.
Yeah, he can. It's a Friday, isn't it? Yeah, Friday, February 7th. There's nothing going on Friday nights at UMass.
I'll get him an Uber.
Arlington ball. 17-point Arlington lead, 4:44 remaining third quarter.
Miles will do a cricket match. Just set it up, he'll do it. Jabari, nice footwork.
In the Arlington lineup, it makes a nice little up and under move, can't get the roll.
We joke a little bit about Miles, but he does some UMass hockey games, Division I hockey games on the radio up there in Amherst. As a student.
Nice move there by Jabari. Williams puts it in off the window.
Man, what a great opportunity doing that. Division I, big-time hockey games.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, put it in, count it. And a chance for a three-point play. Dingman on the foul. Lamas on the basket.
James does definitely contest every shot. Sometimes you got to be a little bit careful. Not tonight. It's not going to make a difference one way or another how many fouls he gets, but sometimes in these tight games, is you're better off. The guy's there, he's got position, give him the bucket and live to fight another day.
Let's see if Lamas can complete the three-point play for the Redhawks. He does not. Dingman with the rebound.
Good outlet pass.
Halfway through the third quarter, Arlington by 17. They really haven't pulled away this quarter. Actually, Melrose has outscored the Ponders so far in this quarter, 7-5. Little halftime letdown so far by Arlington. Dingman pull up the window, no. Jabari fights for it, can't come up with it.
Usually when Jabari gets at least a hand on it, he'll get it. Will he get the press
trouble.
here?
Ooh, let's see, it did touch the Melrose player last. It'll be Arlington ball.
Good anticipation by James there, getting in the passing lane. That double team really forces the opponent to throw a bad pass, and then Arlington's really good about anticipating the passing lanes.
Connor Smith didn't necessarily agree with that call, but Arlington ball, 3:14 to go third quarter. Nice pass inside to Clardy. Clardy lost control of it. Melrose comes away with it. Not a good third quarter so far for the Ponders.
A little sloppy.
Into the paint, that's trouble. There's all kinds of Arlington defenders there, but doing a nice job controlling it was Mujali, but he couldn't get the shot to go.
The nice thing about when you are a little bit sloppy on offense, you still play that tough defense, so boom.
Dingman for three.
That clears up a lot of sloppiness too when you just have James Dingman out on the top of the key.
Dingman now with 13, Ponders back up by 20. Good job there, contesting the shot by Jabari Williams.
Nice rebound by Williams. Good D, good rebound.
Dingman on the baseline, a little push off there. Now it will be called for a reaching foul, and that's foul number 5 against the Ponders in this third quarter, so Melrose will go to the line for 2. I don't know if the officials are aware of that right now as Coach Woods talks to the official about that call, but for Melrose, I believe it will be number 3, John Lamas, at the line for 2 shots.
You see James went over to Jabari and said, hey, man, that wasn't a really good pass. Sorry about that. I sort of set you up to foul. I like James just taking that shot on the baseline there. What was that?
It looked like he
a warning?
Delivered a warning to both coaches. Interesting.
Seems like it's been pretty mellow for both guys. I mean, both coaches doing a good job, but they really haven't been on the refs at all.
Yeah, and usually it's either one or the other that is on the ref and gets the warning, but in this case, both coaches were warned, and I think that's an official warning, so anything further after this will result in a technical foul. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It will be Melrose ball.
Yeah, Jabari just a half step late on the box out there.
Not as warm up here tonight. That's a good thing.
Yeah, something's open.
Baseline jump shot is good. John Lamas now with 9 points. He's had a nice second half for the Red Hawks. And the lead's back to 17. Red Hawks haven't had a chance to get it closer than 17. Been in that 17 to 22 point range for a good chunk of the second quarter. Now game now going to have a little ticky-tack committed by Lamas. Looks like they've tightened this game up. I didn't think that the game was getting any chippy or physical, but 7 combined fouls in the second half for the teams after probably not having more than 7 in the entire first half. I believe that's team foul number 3 against Melrose, though. They only have 2 up on the board. Melrose with the steal. Lamas puts it up. No, they're going to call a blocking foul. Jonas Burrell, who had checked into the Arlington lineup, tried to get the position, didn't get the call.
Yeah, he definitely sacrificed his body. He might have been a half second late, but he had good position. Lamas is a tough kid, though, going to the hoop. He's playing tough. He doesn't care what the score is, what the record is. This is one of these kids that's going to come out and play 100%.
Hits the first free throw. He's in double figures. Lamas and Aarons have combined for 22 of the 29. And second free throw rolls around and in. 11 for Lamas. 15-point Arlington lead. This is as close as Melrose has been in quite some time.
A little bit of a full court pressure here by Melrose.
Melrose bench exhorting defense from their team. Apparently the shot clock did not start.
It's really good for the ref to pick that up. He's watching the game, watching the shot clock. That's Hawkeye in that.
They're going to put 25 on the shot clock eventually. I don't know if they know how to do that directly. What I would do is I would just run it down and save the aggravation. And then if you have to reset the game clock, do that. I'm sure there is a way to do that. And so Associate AD Rich Thornton over there to help out the cause.
Yeah, and he cured their ills.
1:46 on the game clock in the third quarter, 25 on the shot clock. Spy Partners by 15.
You try to double the ball, that might be.
Bardino for 3, back rim no. Jabari Williams with the rebound. Has a nice little entry pass there to Burrell, couldn't connect. Arlington retains possession. Dingman tried to get it inside to Williams. Pass was deflected and stolen by the Red Hawks.
Yeah, just James shoot that.
See if Melrose can cut into the lead further. Left-handed shot off the window. No, that would have been a big hoop for Melrose. 1:09 to go, third quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Melrose. Arlington will retain possession. 1:01 left in the third quarter.
Melrose still fighting.
Arlington with only 8 third quarter points. Melrose has scored 12. Dingman again tries to get it. This time it does connect to Jabari. The shot was blocked from behind. Alexi with the putback. Count it. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 3-point play.
Great position for the offensive rebound by Alexi there. He was right on the weak side block. Boxed out the defender and easy bucket.
Number 32, Nick Rudolph, will check into the Arlington lineup for the final 45.1 seconds of the third quarter. James Digman will get a rest, and congratulations, Nick Rudolph. He had 12 in the Bedford game. I don't know if that's his career high or not, but I'm pretty sure it's his season high anyway. In the Arlington blowout victory against the Buccaneers of Bedford last Sunday.
Yeah, he's got a couple nice inside moves. He's got a little lefty jump hook. Definitely serviceable.
Arlington won that game 60-28.
Yikes.
3-point shot by Lamas, no. There's Rudolph high for the rebound. 28 seconds to go. Let's see if the Ponders hold for a final shot, up by 18. You know, as well as Melrose has played in this third quarter, they've only been able to chop 1 point off the Arlington halftime lead. And if Arlington scores on this possession, they will not have chopped any points off the lead. Arlington ball.
Some of those entry passes need to be bounce passes. That high pass, that's with a lot of heat
Too much
on it,
traffic.
it's tough. Yeah, it's just tough. The bounce pass comes right up into you. You can absorb the ball, turn around, and score.
13.2 seconds to go. Both teams are in the bonus. Should Melrose foul. Zambardino for 3. Long. Rudolph fighting for the rebound. Kept it alive, and Jabari Williams able to get it, put it up. No, he was definitely fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that was a great tip by Rudolph. He actually tipped it to his teammate, kept the ball alive. But like we were mentioning earlier, you have a guy like that that comes off the bench. He's a big kid. He's obviously super strong. He's got good hands. I mean, what an asset to have. Someone gets in foul trouble during the tournament or whatever, and boom, you bring him in. You're not losing much.
Williams connects to the first free throw. Looks like Thomas Wright, number 13, at the table, ready to check in. Probably for Jabari, should he make this free throw. He does not, but there's Alexi with the putback.
Little sneak around there.
And again, a little small problem with the clock. They're going to count that basket, but that will be the end of the third quarter. So
Good hoop, but no buzzer.
So when all's said and done, we didn't think the Ponders played very well, but they closed the third quarter nicely. They end up outscoring Melrose 14-12 and increased their halftime lead by 2 points to 21.
Absolutely. The ref's doing a really good job here. I give him so much credit to keep I know you like the officials so much because being one as yourself, but I give him so much credit to be able to stay focused on the game and calling such a good game, and then also with the clock management and whatnot. These guys, this crew's doing a really good job.
Yes, they are. And let me tell you something, though. You're always aware of that clock when you're refereeing because you need that clock to move when it's supposed to move so you can get out of dodge when it's time.
I hear you.
The score at the end of 3 quarters, Arlington 51 and Melrose 30. Tim and I will be back with the fourth quarter action. And on the alternating possession rule, it will be Melrose ball to start the fourth quarter. Don Phelan along with Tim Hoffman, Miles Donato, our producer, and Tom Clarity on camera.
Arlington coming out with some real tough quarter court man-to-man defense there.
Thought maybe Zambardino got a hand on that ball. He did not, so it will be Arlington ball. Number 4, Jonas Burrell. Number 5, Alexi Chapotis. Number 13, Thomas Wright. Number 32, Nick Rudolph. And number 10, Jack Zambardino are the 5 to begin the fourth quarter for the Spy Ponders. Well, as you mentioned, Alexi in a little bit more of a ball handling role to beat that token pressure by the Redhawks.
Here's the lefty jump hook. There it is.
Off the window and in. Great call.
Yeah, he'll come to the middle. He sort of fakes that he's going to go right, and then he's got a nice drop step. But that's a very, very good shot there. Little baby hook.
Nick Rudolph on the board. Get to the payphone. Call him up. Tell him you saw him in the box score.
Absolutely.
Basket. Nice move there by number 10, Connor Smith. Count it. He'll go to the line with a chance for a three-point play.
But he already ripped a couple of boards. So once you rip a couple
That's
of
true.
boards, you're set in the box score. And of course, a foul. Foul helps.
Connor Smith at the line. Ponders by 21. 7:08 to go in the game. Back rim and in. Got a lucky roll. Makes up for all those ones that should go in. Arlington does a nice job breaking the press.
Both baskets are kind here. You know, they give you a lot.
See if Thomas Wright can get on the score sheet.
Yeah, I've seen him in Warwick's. He's a really nice shooter. He's got good form.
Inside to Rudolph. 6 on the shot clock. Burrell fakes, takes it in the paint. Someone's going to have to shoot. It's going to be Zambardino for 3. It's long. Rudolph corrals the rebound.
Good rebound.
Arlington can reset the offense with a full 35 on the shot clock, but instead, Jack Zambardino is going to go coast coast. Now, Jack looks like he ran into that wall, which looks like it's padded nicely, but maybe the padding is deceiving, and Jack remains down for a moment.
Yeah, Nick Rudolph with a really good offensive glass. Yeah, but it looked like Jack hit his shoulder, but he's used to getting hit like that, being a football player in the fall, so it looks like he'll shake it off.
It's going to come out of the Arlington lineup. Athletic trainer Sam Jones will take a look at him. Jabari Williams checks into the lineup to replace him. And with a 22-point lead and coming up on 6 minutes to go, that might be the night for Jack Zambardino.
And I don't think, we actually had James out there. I thought that might be it for James. Maybe a couple more buckets for James and then call it a night for him too.
Pull-up shot there by Lamas. He now is the high point man for the Red Hawks. Yeah, Dingman came back into the lineup. Replaced Thomas Wright. And now the Ponders, I guess they turned it over. Look down at my score sheet for a second. Now I look up and Melrose has the ball.
Yeah, good D by Melrose there. James dribbled it off his foot.
Under 6 to go. Ponders by 20. Three-point shot, no good. Good box out there by Jonas Burrell. He really prevented Lamas, number 3, from Melrose to getting at that offensive rebound. Great job. They dump it inside. Great passing by the Ponders. Shot was blocked, but a foul called.
Yeah, good passing, good patience by Jabari there. He got the ball and he got himself set. He didn't just jack it right away. He got himself set, drew the defense to him, drew the foul. Now he's going to get 2 freebies.
Williams hits the first free throw.
It seems like the audio a little bit different, Don. So you can hear, like, just watch, listen to hear the bounce of the basketball.
Thud,
yeah, I think we might have a microphone down on the court that we usually don't have, but
producer Miles now says negative.
Yeah, Miles is like, nah, they don't know what you're talking about.
1 of 2 for Jabari Williams, but nice job by Nick Rudolph keeping the rebound alive. Dingman's got a jack while he's in there.
Nice.
Boom!
Get him while you can, James.
Dingman for 3 and a timeout call by Arlington.
We might see the end of James for tonight.
Yep, I think Arlington coach Woods is going to use that timeout to get the rest of the guys in the game with a 24-point lead now and 5:25 to go. A moment here now to run down that schedule again for you folks at home. As I mentioned, Arlington will be on the road for 4 consecutive games at Watertown, 7 o'clock on the 24th, at Lexington, 5:15 on the 28th. The big one next Friday, the 31st, at Winchester, 7 o'clock. Tuesday, February 4th, 7:15 at Belmont High School. And that's all those games before the Ponders return here home at the Doc Cone Gymnasium to face Reading on Friday, February 7th at 8 o'clock. So that's the next home game, Friday, February 7th, 8 o'clock. So that's a good 2.5 weeks away. That's a long time.
That's a big road trip, and there's a lot of tough teams in there, too. And even Belmont. Belmont's been turning on a little bit. I know we had our way with Belmont over here, but Belmont beat Burlington the other night, which was surprising. When we saw Burlington, and Burlington was a really good team.
Actually, not many substitutions for Coach Woods, but what he did do is he backed off the defense, more of a half court, looks like man-to-man, but the same 5 that ended the action before that timeout still in the game. A good job there by number 55. What do they teach you? How follow your shot.
Absolutely.
Owen Majali knew that shot was short. He followed it, and he hit. Boom for James Dingman. James is going to take as many. He's got an average to keep up. I don't know what he averages points per game, but he has 19 now.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yep, 2 threes in the last couple of possessions for James.
I mean, career points, he's got to be getting up there big time. I mean, he's been scoring points since he was a 14-year-old freshman.
Ball's knocked out of bounds, last touch by Arlington. Here come the substitutions for the Ponders.
He had that 1 year where he was out with the knee injury. I think that was his sophomore year where he did not play. But he was a really good player as a freshman.
Number 14, Jacob Williams into the Arlington lineup. Number 11, Alvin GT checks in. And number 13, Thomas Wright. 3-point shot by Melrose, no good. Rebound fought for. Melrose comes up with it. Now we're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow favors Arlington. Sam Hoopert, a senior, checking into the Melrose lineup. He replaces Connor Smith.
Now Arlington will run through their set, get the ball moving a little bit here with the new guys in.
Michael Ziziak, number 32, also into the Melrose lineup. A big, tall sophomore. Look, how tall is he? Looks like he's about 6'5" anyway.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Taller than Rudolph. This is Jacob Williams, number 14. Tried to get it to Nick Rudolph. Pass is taken away. Here comes Melrose, and putting it up no is number 4, Sam Hoopert. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul committed by Alvin Ginty, his first. Ginty, a senior, number 12. Thomas Wright, also in the Arlington lineup, a senior, number 13. Jacob Williams is just a sophomore.
Yeah, I've seen Jacob play some on-ball man-to-man defense. He really gets after it. He's a really good defensive player.
First free throw is no good.
He'll probably cover the guy bringing the ball up.
For Melrose, sophomore number 21, Nate Gear, into the lineup. Also number 33 is in there for Melrose, Jack Casey. Number 13, Liam O'Brien, a sophomore, also in the Red Hawks lineup. So both teams deep down the bench right now. Halfway through the fourth quarter, shots up, no. Foul on the play. GT picks up that foul also. That's his second.
I'd let that go. Let the clock just keep going.
Nate Gear at the line for 2.
You'd need to clothesline someone for me to blow a whistle at this point.
62-37 Ponders. I believe this is their largest lead of the game at 25 points. First free throw is no good by Gear. Second free throw, no good. Rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Arlington ball.
Yeah, good box out there by Nick Rudolph. Got good position on the big guy.
This is probably the 5 that's going to play these final 4 minutes for the Ponders anyway. And if Melrose has any other people that are trying to get into the game. Entry pass there for Wright. Ball's loose. Melrose comes up with it.
That's a good unit for the Spy Ponders. These guys run the offense well. They play tough defense.
Jacob Williams picks up the foul, his first, 4th on the team. So one more foul by Arlington will put Melrose in the bonus for the duration of the game.
Let's not do that.
.20 on the shot clock. Nice little entry pass there. Burrell trying to take the charge, didn't get the call, and now Wright will pick up the foul.
Burrell, Jonas is sitting there, I was like, well, what else do I need to do? He had position, the guy ran him over. Good practice on taking charges. Nothing that's very pleasant.
Free throw is no good. This is number 33, Jack Casey. Thud, free throw is good. Casey's on the board. Substitution for Melrose is number 23, Matt Beschel.
They're getting all their guys in, which is good.
It's Hoopert, number 4, Casey, number 33.
Nice pass.
O'Brien, number 15, Gear, number 21, and Beschel, number 23 for Melrose. And that will be Gear on the foul. Possession foul for the Ponders.
Good entry pass there. Jonas Burrell to to Nick Rudolph. Good catch by Rudolph, too. Good hands.
Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Ponders by 24. Here's Burrell, took it into the traffic, lost it momentarily. Ball's fought for. Rudolph's on the ground. A couple of Melrose players are on the ground. Officials blow the whistle. They're going to call a held ball. See which way the possession arrow favors.
Good physical play by Rudolph there.
Melrose ball. Hoopert out of the Melrose lineup. Replaced by Jack Casey. Stolen by the Ponders. Here come the Ponders. 2-on-1 break. Williams fakes, puts it up, and in.
Nice take.
Jacob Williams on the board with his first basket of the game, and the Ponders lead by 26 with 2:22 remaining in the game. Oh, nice little flow
that was
there.
Alvin. That was Alvin Gentry that just
was
scored.
it?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Sorry.
yeah, Jacob was playing some really tough defense, caused the turnover there. I really like his on-ball defense, 14, Jacob Williams. He's a really good defensive player for someone that comes in off the bench and boom, all of a sudden he's right in you.
Here's Alvin Ginty to Williams. Burrell looking inside. Little hook there by Rudolph, got away with it. And Melrose steals it, but Arlington steals it right back.
These guys are doing a really good job running through their offense. It's not sloppy when they're out there.
Minute 40 to go. Ponders by 26. Thomas Wright for three. Long. Here come the Red Hawks. Burrell went for the steal, couldn't come up with it. Nice ball movement here by Melrose. A little accidental passing there. It goes into the tall fella, Zidziak. Couldn't connect.
Yeah, good defense there by Nick Rudolph.
Under a minute to go. Spy Ponders will win this game. They'll increase their record to 11-1 overall, 8-0 in league play. Good non-league record for the Ponders. So they've beaten Bedford, they beat Beverly, and then they split in the Newton tournament, losing to Catholic Memorial but beating Newton South.
Yeah, Beverly was quite a game. It was a couple-point game there.
3-point shot, no good by Melrose, and about a 6-second differential between the two clocks. So Arlington can't totally run out the clock here.
Darn it.
See if they can get somebody a basket, like maybe Wright or Jacob Williams. They go inside to Burrell. Burrell puts it up, no. Burrell looking for his first basket of the game as well. 15 seconds to go. 3-point shot there is no good. Zidziak puts it up, no. He'll go to the line for two.
The big guy's got some good hands. That was a good rebound there. Get him in the weight room, put on about 15 pounds. Be a serviceable player. See what his form's like. Oh, he's got a nice form there. Little long.
First free throw, as Tim just said, is long. Michael Zidziak off the window and
He
around
might
and
be
out.
trying to bank those.
I referee a men's league, and this guy who's a really, really good player, he shoots every free throw off the window. I couldn't believe it. I thought the first time was an accident, but
He's good at the fair, at the Papa shots.
yeah. The clock runs out, the horn sounds, and this game is in the books. Let's run down tonight's scoring. For Melrose, John Aarons had 12, John Lamas had 13, Owen Najali had 4, Nolan Tolley had a 3-point basket for 3 points, Connor Smith had 5, Jack Casey had 1, Ron McPhee did not play. For Arlington, Peter Clardy had 4 points, Alexei Trapotsis had 8, Jack Zambardino had 13, Alvin Ginty had 2, Nick Trapotsis had 5. Jabari Williams had 10. Nick Rudolph had 2. High point man for the Spy Pond is James Dingman with 19. Tim, player of the game?
Ooh, it's a tough one
It
there.
is.
I always lean towards James Digman just because, but you got to go somewhere else there tonight. I don't know. Give me the points again.
Zambardino was next in line with 13.
Yeah, I would say give it to Jack because he played really good defense and
Well,
had a bunch of
buzz.
rebounds. So there it is. I'm giving Jack Zambardino the game.
Jack Zambardino, our player of the game. The final score here from the Doc Cone Gymnasium. Arlington 64, Melrose 38. Tim and I'll be back with some post-game reactions.
Hey, we're here after the game. Good win tonight. I'm here with Jack Zambardino, and what a great game you guys played tonight. Good team effort. Everyone got to play. And how'd you guys feel going into the game?
We felt good. We only had one practice before this, so it's not a lot of time to prepare, but we felt good. Felt prepared
Excellent.
for this game.
Now, you personally, I know you're a team player because you're a lot of play team sports, but I was saying to Don earlier today is that I've seen the improvement that you've had throughout the year, and it's probably, my theory was, because you play a fall sport. You're the quarterback of the football
Correct,
team,
yeah.
and you probably don't get to play that much hoop in the fall.
No.
Right, and then all of a sudden, week after week, I keep saying to Don, holy cow, look at how much better Jack got that game against Burlington. You had a couple of huge shots, baseline shots and stuff. Do you feel like your game's evolving as the season goes on?
Yeah, I mean, I've been feeling better and better as the season goes on. I feel like I'm improving at basketball over the season, so it's helped a lot, yeah.
You're playing 5-6 days a week and playing in the games. you probably don't get to play too much hoop in the fall, right?
No,
Yes.
not with football. It's just football, just straight football.
Absolutely. So after Thanksgiving, you come in here and you start playing. You're a little bit rusty. But even from us, from up here, just seeing you guys play, once a week or once every other week, I can tell that you just are improving immensely. And it's such a huge advantage to Arlington, where they have some other players that have been started right from the scratch playing really well. The guys that didn't play some of the fall sports, and then all of a sudden they bring you on. And it's almost like having a new player in the middle of the season because you've improved so much.
Yeah.
Great. Now, how's school going?
It's pretty good. Senior year, so.
Any plans
Kinda.
for next year yet, or are you still?
No, still waiting on some colleges and whatnot. So.
Oh, excellent. And now, what do you do to prepare for the games? Usually, I know you like to take the baseline shot and also the corner three. You work on that a lot during the week.
I mean, I just love shooting the ball, so just work on that a lot.
Yeah, and your passing is excellent too. Probably
Thank
has
you.
a lot to do with seeing the field as a quarterback
Yeah,
as well, right?
I get that a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So you see the open man. But really, congratulations on what you've been
Thank you.
doing this year, and your improvement is not only noticeable to people that watch it, but it's super helpful to the team, and it's going to come in handy down the stretch when you guys make the tournament. So
Thank you.
congratulations on continued success, and hopefully everything for the rest of the season works out, and good luck with all the search for colleges and whatnot.
Thank you.
All right, man. Great seeing you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm here with Nick Rudolph. Nick, good game tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, whenever you come off the bench, I always say to Don, hey, you're going to get some rebounding, you're going to get some tough defense, and some physicality. Is that really your calling card?
It's always been for a while. Like, ever since I was younger, I've always been the big man down low. So, it's been my job since day one. But, I mean, I love it. I love trying to, do anything to support the team.
Absolutely a great team player. And as we were saying earlier, it's such a huge advantage to have someone like you that comes in and does all the dirty work. You set picks, you rebound, you have great hands. I also like the lefty jump hook. I called it today. I said, here comes the lefty baby hook. Is that something you work on a lot?
Yeah, it's always been my go-to move for a while. It's a move I've always been most comfortable with, and most of the time it works, so why not keep doing it?
Absolutely. And you had a big game the other day.
Yeah.
Was that your career high?
Yeah, I'd say probably it was.
In high school career high, yeah. So, 12 points, a ton of rebounds, and you played some great defense. So, congratulations. What have you been doing in practice to work on that you like to work on the most?
I would say just like when we do just like 5-on-5, like random, where we just play. It's always nice just to get up and down transition, and I just really like doing that. And it's just a good opportunity to keep getting rebounds because we keep going up and down.
Great. Coach Woods tell you not to foul the guys in practice too much, or what?
Yeah, I'd say just try to keep it clean.
Any plans for next year yet?
Yeah, right now I'm looking at Westfield State for my top option. I really like that school. I want to be a teacher, and it's always been really good for that.
Excellent. I think you'd be an awesome teacher.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, great. Continue success this year, and when you get in there, you get your minutes. You always take advantage of it, and it's a great lesson for kids. That sometimes you might not be in the starting rotation, but if you do something really good, if you're physical, if you can rebound, you play defense, good hands, team player, you're going to get your opportunity, and you saw that happen against Bedford and then again tonight. So congratulations on continued success.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Okay, bud. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
And we're back with Coach Woods. Coach, congratulations on another victory. With the victory tonight, improves to 11-1 overall, 8-0 in the league.
Yep. I think another good team effort tonight. Melrose came out with some different defenses and some different things to give us some looks, and we moved the ball and kind of, we were up 19-13 at the end of the quarter, and that kind of ended that stuff. And then the second quarter, we just played really good team defense and team offense and extended the lead. And I think that's a credit to these guys. They're rolling right now.
Couple of easy wins the last two games. Bedford by, I believe, 32 points on Sunday, then tonight's game as well. Let's talk about the road ahead. 4 consecutive road games. Next home game will not be until February 7th. I know in that stretch you have Watertown, who features a 6'8" or so behemoth that you have to deal with. You have Lexington coming up, and then next Friday, the big one at Winchester. I was talking to John Bowler at halftime, and he said Winchester actually ranked ahead of you guys now, so that's going to be the showdown game. So talk about the next couple of weeks, because as I said, we won't be seeing you for another 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, all these league games are important. Tonight. I mean, Winchester's 1 game behind us for the division title, and Lexington's 1 game behind them. So any sort of slip up is gonna, these guys really want to, win the league, and this will be our 3rd straight year, and it's not going to be easy. You got the second half of the large season coming up, but I feel like we put ourselves in the position, by winning our first half. This is the midway point of the it's 15 games this year, but we're 8-0, so we got 7 games left, and just got to go make it happen.
Well, good luck in that stretch, and we look forward to seeing you on February 7th when the team returns. That's an 8 o'clock tip-off here at the Talk Cone Gymnasium. So as I mentioned, Arlington on the road for 4 straight. Good luck to the team during that stretch. I'd like to thank Miles Donato, our producer, and Tom Clardy, our camera person. From my partner, Tim Hoffman, I'm Don Phelan. Once again, the final score here from the Talk Cone Gymnasium. Arlington 64, Melrose 38. Thanks for joining us.